Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora and on today's video I am teaching you how to build a park for your Citycore island that literally works in any season. Now, I wanted to incorporate summer into this, but I was having trouble finding a summery leaf-like code. So if you know of a code, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, just in case someone might be doing a summer island, but wants to incorporate the same build in today's video on their island. So this build is actually on my New York theme that I've been trying to do for like months now. I'm building the park during the winter season, mostly because I was trying to fill out to see if I wanted to do this in winter, but I'm honestly kind of tempted to do it in fall. I just preferred that season at the end. So we are going to be overlaying all of these codes back over to fall. And I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, I'm going to add on to it in the townhouses and just see what happens. But I love this build mostly because if you're somebody who wants to do Citycore but wants to incorporate some natural elements into the island itself, this is a great way to do it. As we get started today, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and notify button if you want to see more content like this in the future. It really does help me out. You also might be wondering why we're building during the nighttime for this video. When I do any sort of park-like build, especially for a Citycore island, I love to focus on building during the nighttime. That way I can see how my lanterns and streetlights are affecting the build, because if you're not a time traveler, you're going to want to have enough illumination to go through your island and just, do your daily island tasks. So this is a great way to ensure that everything is lit up properly and it feels realistic. Another reason I decided to build during the winter as well was because I was tempted on doing my New York City theme during it. But after seeing the beautiful early fall leaf code that my friend sent me, I am now completely sold on building in fall, but when the trees are still kind of this beautiful burnt green color. So that is what I am gonna do for my New York theme. Now that our main centerpiece is done, we're going to just go ahead and fill in with some greenery in the areas that need it. Now, especially where the hedges are near the entry where fauna is actually sitting currently, you could easily turn these into more seating spots if you chose to, but I'm just going to fill it in because in New York, there's a lot of trees in Central Park, so I'm just trying to go for that vibe and style for today's video. You can definitely put your own twist to it if you want. I'm also going to be expanding from the centerpiece with 2 tiles worth in dimensions, a simple pathway to transition into other areas into the park. I've honestly been really wanting to do a lot of park-like builds on my Citycores lately. I just love how it adds so much greenery to a build. So I'm probably going to make this into a pretty large build, being that Central Park is ginormous. But obviously we want to do a lot of Citycore builds too, but I just wanted to make sure I had a big enough park to capture the vibe and inspo that I'm going for. Also, let me know in the comment section which season was your favorite of today's video. I think my 2 favorites were the winter and the fall season. I do, like I said, really love the early fall vibes with the greens, but Colin.crossing's beautiful orange leaf code is insane and so good. So I think those were my 2 favorite. I also want to add this would work awesome on a tropical theme too, so feel free to add some palm trees into this and use some tropical like bushes into the build. That would be so good and super cute. And again, great way to fill space. I can't wait to see how y'all incorporate this build on your own island. So if you do decide to recreate it and you have an Instagram account or you're on my Discord server, feel free to share your recreation. I'd love to repost it. I absolutely love seeing y'all's recreations. So right now I'm just going to be making a really simple, easy stream with the waterscaping. Feel free to do the waterscape however you please, but I'm wanting to expand this stream out eventually to go into my river mouths. So I'm just kind of like prepping this out for it. You're not going to see the whole entire stream done on today's video, but in case you wanted to know what my plan was with these, because I'm going to be recreating this build on my New York City island. So that is going to be my plan. A lot of you are always asking me, Nora, I love your Citycore islands, but where the heck is the water? I usually just like skip out on the waterscaping because sometimes water actually interferes with my builds, and you can totally go without waterscape on a Citycore island, but I wanted to definitely use water because on New York there is actually water in Central Park, so it just made more sense to add water into this build for that reason. Now that the main build style is pretty much done, I'm just going to go ahead and add some decorations to it and some more details. You can choose to decorate this however you choose to, but I'm just going to go with a simple black and white palette since we're doing this in winter time, but you'll see the appropriate seasonal changes that I make on the future transitions later in this video. I hope that this video today brought you a ton of inspiration for your own island. All the codes that we used will be found also in the video's description, and be sure to check out my socials too. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and have a horrible day. I'll see you next video. A huge thank you to all of my Discord donators and boosters. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for your support.